Hello, my fellow pod pilots of New Eden. Eddie Rio here, back in EvE Online, and this time I'm in a triple rep Rupture, and I thought I'd just see if this would be possible to fit up. So I had a little play in Python and triple repped it, and it kind of fits and works pretty well. I'm using two cap injectors in the mid, if you can see there, which just so you can get enough cap to sort of run the reps and the little newt that I've got on there and the afterburner permanently, so you can keep those going if you need to. So just took out a Ranis in the first clip, and I come up against a Sfeeble in this one here, and it seems that things like attacking ruptures, like that Ranis, he thought he'd give it a go, so I think people have got the kind of aggress the rupture attitude, which is quite good when you're flying around looking for a little fight solo. Now this Minmatar tech-free destroyer is a bit of a nightmare, and you can see the amount of DPS that he's doing to me there. I'm having to use both my medium reps and I'm using the ancillary rep as a backup. Always use the other ones first and then use the ancillary rep if you have to, as it's use nanite paste and you don't want to use it all up. But I'm quite happily tanking it, and he's dropping slowly. He's kind of buffer fit, so I've just got to chip away at him. When I get too close to him, my DPS kind of drops, so I want to keep between sort of 2 and 5k, I think, to sort of maximize my damage and get good hits on him. But I think orbiting too close to him isn't very good, because I'm going to have a little bit of trouble tracking him. Here I'm approaching him. It's probably not the best thing to do. I should kind of move away a little bit, but I kind of don't want him to escape at the same time. So as you can see, he's sort of making a lot of distance now as he's realized his time is up, but he hits armor and structure and he drops really quickly after that. So great little kill. Those things are worth quite a bit of ISK, especially compared to my Tech 1 Rupture anyway, so a good little kill there. Here I've just jumped into Vexor, and I'm in low sec. I know Vexors can be pretty heavy tanked, and it will be a pretty good fight if he decides to go up against me. I was thinking about maybe warping to the sun and hoping that he follows me. I was a bit worried that he's got mates, and he's got drones out at this point, so I'm also thinking that he might GCC me on the gate. And there he goes, which he does. So he's now taking gate gun fire, and I've got a massive advantage. I thought that perhaps some of his mates were going to jump in at some point, but no, he just thought that perhaps he could take me out quick enough before the gate guns. So always surprises me when people in a Tech 1 cruiser are prepared to take gate gun fire, especially against another cruiser. Maybe if it was a little frig or something that he knew that he could gank quickly. But he doesn't really stand a chance here, and I know that, so I can just sort of get an easy kill here. But fair play to him for attacking there, that's pretty good. Another thing, I don't know if you noticed there, but I've had to always put my damage control out of the way. You can switch it in the settings, I think, so that you don't see inactive modules, but I always like to see if they've got a bit of heat damage on them, so I just tuck them away out the way, and I've had to keep tucking the damage control out the way because I keep going to press it on all the time, which is really annoying, so I keep it kind of tucked out the way there. He manages to start applying a little bit of DPS. I get a few of my reppers running, but I know there's not much that he can do with the gate guns on. I'm not going to bother activating my third rep or taking a pill for this fight, because I know that it's in the bag, and I just have to wait until the kind of gate guns and myself take him down. But Rupture probably has to be one of my favourite ships in the game. I can remember when I first started playing with a group of friends. We were in a corp called Sentinel's Reprieve, and we were doing missions, and we were in like battleships thinking we were, we knew the game, and we were missioning level 4 missions in our battleships, and this Rupture came in, and he was like a pirate. He stole some stuff from our wrecks, and we were like, well, we're all in battleships, we can take him out. And this Rupture came along and just completely owned all of us, and from that point on I thought, wow, that's a cool ship, and I skilled quite heavily into it to begin with, which is good skills to have because it sort of crosses over to the Vagabond and other good Minmatar autocannon ships. Roaming in Providence here. Providence is great to jump into and get into fights, but you have to be quick because they can form up a gang really quickly. As you can see, a Sveeple not fit for this kind of PvP dropped really quickly there, and just taking out this cheetah that was also kind of PvP fit. And if you can see that there's a hauler there who's also aggressing me, he's also PvP fit. So I've just taken out a Sveeple, a cheetah, and I think, well, I better kill this hauler as it's actually doing a tiny amount of damage to me and pointing me. And also an Incursus as well. So great little fight, 4 little ships that just sort of came out of nowhere for a little scrap there, and that was great. And that's the thing with Providence. Providence is always great to get a fight, and the kind of residents of Providence always seem pretty cool, and it's great to sort of jump in, get a little fight. But like I said, you have to be quick because they can form up a gang pretty quick and kind of rush you out of there. Sorry, Derek's squeaking there. He's found a packet of Oreos and he's trying to get inside them at the moment. But yeah, I wasn't expecting a PvP fit hauler there, and I think he was trying to play bait to get me to aggress him because he was sat on the gate on the other side. But as I jumped, these people jumped with me, and I thought, well, let's go for it. I've seen some pretty good videos on YouTube of all hauler gangs. I think I saw them taking out a Vagger in one of the videos that I was watching, and that's pretty funny. I could imagine jumping into sort of 10, 15 haulers and them completely owning you. It would be pretty funny, sort of damp you down, and ECM effects and that is pretty good. But there's the last guy that popped. Thanks very much for watching. Sorry that Derek's been squeaking a little bit in the background. I hope you don't mind. Don't forget to give the video a like and a comment and all that good stuff. And oh yeah, don't forget to go and check out EvE. They've donated a little bit of ISK to me so that I can just PvP as soon as I get into the game rather than have to mission and waste time. So ultimately I can put more videos out. But till next time, take it easy.